Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Hey guys, welcome. Coloring live tonight. How's everyone out there? Ron, you're live.
Oh, no,
Did you know that?
I hope not. Tell no one.
Yeah.
Did you monetize yours?
Yeah, how about you?
Yeah, I don't see your commercials though. I must have missed it.
It's me and Ron tonight. Miss Bell is shopping.
Just might join later.
This is sort of a spur of the moment thing. We normally go on Thursdays, but I'm busy Thursday.
Oh,
So we're doing it tonight.
we're doing it tonight.
Why not? So what have you been up to, Ron?
About 200.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. No, no, nothing really. I went to light therapy today, which is a red light therapy booth that has like a shaker thing at the bottom. Strengthens your core and gives you like tones your muscles and stuff. While you're getting the red light therapy stuff, which is good to promote collagen, reduce inflammation. It does a lot of good stuff.
Wow, you're going to be ripped and gorgeous, huh?
I hope. I got till summer, which ain't long.
Sounds like you're going to be Speedo ready here any day now.
Oh no, I don't like Speedos. Not me. No ma'am. Be a bikini brief, man.
Yeah. I think Ron's going to be out in the backyard sunbathing or something.
Yeah, I've been watching. Well, there's these studies recently about sunbathing your testicles and the benefits of that, and I can't wait.
Oh, good. You've been sunbathing your testicles again, haven't you?
I will.
That's why you were flashing them in the window at passersby, just telling them that you were sunbathing your testicles.
Yeah. Health benefits.
Oh my god. And what is the benefit of that?
I don't. Let me look it up because I don't remember.
Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you sunbathe your testicles.
Let's see. Or did that? But there's so many boxes open. New window. Where it go? Here it is. Okay, so put Google over here. Google. Sun bathing testicle benefits. Oh, and by the way, I'm not a doctor. Don't do anything I do. I'm a fool and an idiot, so don't listen to me. But I'm just gonna tell you what I do.
I can vouch for that.
He can totally vouch for that. So this says proponents of a testicular tanning study commonly cited from 1939, which found that in a small cohort of males, all with depressive mental states, UV irradiation to the genitals increased urinary I don't know what that word is, metabolite of testosterone levels by nearly 200%, therefore improving the mental state of the patient.
Wow. You need that.
Yeah, right?
All right, well, you should do a video. So were there a lot of people at red light therapy?
Actually, I'm the first one to use the booth. They said they just got the booth.
Oh, how did you know? Were they advertising?
No, I guess it was just lucky. I looked it up and found the nearest place to me that had them other than the gym.
Uh-huh.
And they had them, and I called, and they were like, "Yeah, we got it." So I ran over there, and then they were showing me, and they were like, "We're gonna learn as you learn because we just got this in." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I went today for the first time. They're like, "You're the first person to use it." I'm like, "Wow."
You're like, damn, not even the employees have used this? Like, no,
Yeah.
we're great at this thing.
Yeah.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, I've used a similar booth over at the gym at Planet Fitness when I was over there a few times. This is not the same booth; it's a different brand. But
How does it compare? Do you like it better or worse? Or...
it's okay.
Mhm.
But
How long is the session?
about 11 minutes.
Mhm. And it's stand up?
Yeah, it's a stand up when you walk in, and then they have one where you lay on this bed, and it has a movable kind of. You remember the mirrors that had like that folded out?
Yeah.
It looks kind of like that attached to this thing that you can move up and down your bed and put it wherever you want.
Uh-huh. Oh, to direct the intensity in certain
Yeah,
areas.
so the booth kind of does the whole body, and then you can go to the bed and focus it wherever you want.
Where would you focus at?
Oh, everywhere. Just like I would take turns on spots, Like one time, well, everywhere, from toes to the top of my head.
You should try the testicles to see if that study is right.
Yeah, I will.
Have you even started coloring?
Yeah.
Oh, that blue
You
part?
see all this blue?
Oh my god.
I got ADHD. I be like getting distracted.
I noticed. Thinking about your red light camera.
Yeah.
So has the weather been nice there?
Mm-hmm. I went for a walk earlier with Bella and Chevy.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you watch the video about Anne in Ohio?
I did not.
What?
I did not.
That was your one job.
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna do?
I gotta sharpen my pencil. Eventually.
You better do it tonight. There's gonna be a test tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell the audience about it. So,
Yeah, tell them about it.
actually, maybe I won't because I'm gonna test you on it tomorrow.
Well, you've told me. You know how my memory is.
Okay, what is it about then?
I do a old lady
Okay.
who got scammed and
Okay.
then robbed a bank, and then the cops came, and she didn't wear a disguise or nothing, just a mask, and the cops came, and she was super nice, and they were super nice, and it was just Ohio thing. I don't remember the rest, but
Keep going.
something like that.
Yeah. So I always notice that Ron goes to the drive-thru for his coffee in the morning when I'm on the phone with him usually.
Mhm.
And everyone is so incredibly friendly and just jovial. And it's such a shock to me because I'm always like, I can't believe how incredibly, kind and sweet. They're like, "Good morning. How are you today? Great. How are you? I'm terrific. What would you like today? Oh, I'd like this, cappuccino. Would you like whipped cream on that? No. Oh, okay. Would you like anything else? How about to donate to this charity? Oh, definitely. Okay, thanks. And then I'll donate, but you don't need to give me the cookie. You go ahead and keep it for yourself. And they're like, oh, thanks. So I'm just like, what the hell? Are these people for real? Never in my life. Because if you did that here, they'd be like, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. What's your order? And then you'd be like, hi, how are you today? And then just be like dead silence. And I'm like, what you want? And then you'd be like, hi, can I get this cappuccino? Blah blah blah. And they'd be like, $7.50. Pull around. And so when I hear how incredibly nice, I'm surprised, but it's
Mhm.
pleasant. So I said I was watching a news video on YouTube, and it was about a woman in Ohio, and she had been the victim of a lonely heart scam. She was 74 years old. And I don't know the details. They haven't really, come out with all of the details, but we know that she lives with her sister, and she was somehow convinced by someone, probably online, to give them money. She didn't have the money, so she borrowed $65,000 from a friend, and she borrowed $5,000 from her sister. And at some point, I don't know, they stopped talking to her, the person that she had sent this money to. It sounds like a classic love scam, like we're going to be together, but, oh, I need this money now
Yeah.
because I'm stuck in wherever. And, they come with these elaborate stories. So, she didn't have any money after she gave it all away. So she went to the credit union in her area, and she decided that she would rob it. So she brought a handgun, a bag, and she wore a COVID mask, like a homemade, the kind in the beginning of COVID when people were like sewing their own masks type
Oh,
of.
yeah.
Yeah, that one. But she had, a very distinctive gray perm, short haircut, a very distinctive body type. She was, I mean, you could tell like who it was. I mean, if you had any idea of who this woman was, you'd be able to recognize her. And even if you didn't, I mean, the part that she exposed was, you know, if you saw her later, you would be able to identify her. So she goes to the one teller and she hands them a note, and the teller retrieves money from the drawer. So then she goes over to the other teller, and there's a woman being waited on. So Anne, the robber now, she waits behind this customer for her turn because, again, she's very polite. So even though she's in the middle of a robbery, she waits her turn, and she gets the money from that teller, and then she leaves. And apparently she got into her own vehicle, and drove home. And she parked her car in her driveway, and her and her sister proceeded to then go ahead into the backyard and start doing yard work. And at some point, the police figure out where this car is registered to, and they come to Anne's house, and they see the car in the driveway. So they hear people in the backyard. So they go to the back gate, and Anne's sister is there, and she's like, "Is somebody here? Oh, hello." And it's the police officer. She's like, "Oh, hi." He says, "Well, can we? I need you to come out." "Okay. Why, is something wrong?" And she starts going into her day and what she's doing, and she's working in the yard and everything. And then her sister comes out and she's talking about, "Oh, this is my sister. So they come out. Says, "Can we get you to come out to the sidewalk here where we can talk with you?" "Oh, sure." Well, she's, "Well, what is all this about? Do you own this house?" And she's like, "My sister owns it, and I live here with her. I take care of the yard." And she's going on to have a whole conversation about, I've got a grandson. He goes to the school down the street. Blah blah. They're having this beautiful.
Hey, Bill.
Belle, how are you? I'm telling you.
If you're home, you can join.
Oh yeah, you can join, Bill. They're having this beautifully sweet conversation and everything like that. These cops obviously don't think that these women, who seem so sweet, have anything to do with this. They think that this must be a mix-up or whatever. So they're just trying to get everything straightened out. Everybody's so polite and kind and everything. Comes to the point where they find out, well, this was the woman because they must have pulled up the footage. So they say, "Excuse me, ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to turn around. Please place your hands behind you as if you were praying." And so she does, and then they're walking past. So now she's handcuffed. Still, everything is so polite. She's walking past her neighbors who are outside, and she stops and says, "Oh, it's really hot out. I have popsicles in the backyard if you and your husband would like one." While she's getting arrested. So at this point, the cop still is like thinking, this has to be some kind of mistake. So they get her into the car, and they're like, "Oh, we'll let you go to the bathroom when you get there, and I'll put your seatbelt on for you, and oh, thank you very much," and all this. And she gets in the car then, and she says, "Whatever you think I did, I did." And he's like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I did it." And he's like, "Well, wait a minute. Why do you even think we're here?" And she says, "Oh, the bank robbery? Yeah, I did that." So he radios in and is like, "We just had a confession for the suspect admitted that she did it." And then the video pretty much goes out. But it was just the most odd thing, the most unlikely.
Hey, La.
La, how are you? It was the most Ohio exchange I've ever seen. It was so cute. So yeah, so you gotta watch it. What's Chevy doing tonight?
What'd you say?
What's Chevy doing tonight?
Just downstairs chilling, I think.
Hmm. So what's going on tomorrow?
Not much.
Chi-Chi's at boarding.
Yeah.
She's on a vacation, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How's everything going with you, La? Yeah, I decided to do this page tonight. Do something without just the multicolored pencil, although I still love that pencil. Have you been doing much coloring lately?
Just, last week, I think, was the last time I colored.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for sending me the box the other day. Enjoyed doing the unboxing.
You're welcome. Hey, Maritza. How are you?
Maritza, hello, hello. Welcome in. So what are you using tonight? Pencils?
Yeah, color.
Colors?
Color.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm not very talkative. Sorry.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I can tell you're trying to like keep up the conversation, and I'm just like blah blah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I talk. I'm not very talkative.
oh, okay. Everything okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That'll be yeah.
All right.
Hola.
Hey.
Oh, there's Belle. Hello, hello. How
Well,
are you?
I was just going to sit here for a minute, catch my breath. I do have a taste test. It's healthy taste test. You guys want me to do it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Since we're all on these bikini diets. I'm like, we're having a moment here. Look. They're sticking on top of top. Everything's sticking together. Oh, my Lord.
Were these fresh from Target?
Actually, and it didn't work. Okay, here's what I'm getting to do. Power Crunch protein energy bars contains 5 bars, 13 grains, and 5 bars are in here. I think it was like $4 and something. I can't swear to it. I have to go get the receipt. Okay. All right.
Are these like protein bars kind of
Yeah,
thing?
they're protein energy bars, like I need this late at night energy. Okay, and let's see. The calories are 220. Well, that might not be a bad thing.
No. What flavor do you have there?
Strawberry cream.
Oh.
I've been craving strawberries, but not, natural.
I had strawberry cheesecake with my dinner tonight.
Oh, but how many calories do you think was in yours?
We only had a bite of it.
Oh, just a bite. Come on, Ron.
Well, a very big bite, but yeah, I just
No, you mowed that thing down.
Probably was 220 calories for that one bite.
Yeah.
Well, I probably had a very.
That smells lovely.
Wow, it's pretty color.
It looks like strawberry. It looks like a waffle.
Crispity, crunchy.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's crunchy. It tastes fresh.
It sounded like them. What are them? Wap.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's got a really kick of a strawberry sugar taste. It's got
It sounds like them wafers that you would.
It's got 120 sodium. I can really taste the salt because I don't do salt as much. 13 grams of 13 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat. Not good. My sister always tells me to watch the fat grams.
Oh.
Okay, so half of this is 7 grams of protein. 7 grams of fat.
It looks good.
But I'm eating the whole thing.
Isn't it funny, like when you start reducing your sodium, you really do taste it in everything, you know?
Yeah, really.
I do too. And, you know, started reducing mine, you know, years ago. And if you ever have something that's like notoriously extremely salty, like if you ever end up going to McDonald's or something, I mean, you just like become salt overloaded, even when you didn't used to particularly notice it before. It's like
You know what I was always told? This is a known fact. If you're, you know, I was on Jenny Craig. Do you know grapes have a lot of calories in it?
Grapes?
Yeah, grapes. I ate a whole bowl of grapes and she said, uh-uh.
Oh God, Jenny probably tried to whoop that.
You can only have 10.
Yeah. Yeah, Jenny don't play.
No, Jenny don't play. But I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
You know, it's all in portion, but I've been portioning these babies out all day.
I wonder if Jenny is still alive.
No. I thought about sending you all that Jenny Craig information. I even have the Weight Watcher information. I was going to send it to you, but I didn't want you to get mad at me. I have enough people mad at me this week. So, oh, you want to see a cooking book? My mother got me this cooking book.
Oh. Justin Wilson's Easy.
He used to have a show on PBS.
Yes, he
I
did.
used to watch that.
He used to watch his nose while he was cooking. My
The good old country voice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My mother got me this and got the cookery for me. She said, "When you gonna cook the alligator?" I don't know, Mother. When you go out and go fishing for it. She just
it's back in here, and I guarantee you, this gonna be some good eats right here. That's how he talks.
Where was he from? Louisiana.
Yeah. I like that dude.
Do you remember the one guy that he was like real heavy set, like extremely heavy set?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, didn't he wear like a beret or something, or like, or
He
like?
kind of reminds me of Liberace. You know him.
He kind of reminded me of Liberace.
Okay, I got this book still.
He was a Cajun guy, wasn't he? Not
I
Liberace.
could flip through to this book while y'all live. Do y'all want me to do a flip through, Scott?
Yeah, let's do a flip through. Adult coloring pages. Oh,
yeah, that's the book I sent you.
We can do buddy coloring.
Spill something out here.
Well, this was the one, right?
And I did get my mail from that young lady, Evelyn. I will do a mail call. I didn't want to look like crap. I probably do look like crap.
Yeah.
I feel like crap today.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is called, and this was cheap. It was like $4 or $5. That's why I got you one, Ron. I mean, Scott.
Because I'm worth every penny.
Oh, I'm just kidding. It's a thought that counts. I got 3 of them. I sent another one out to somebody else.
I love it. Thank you.
Well,
I have
water. I can see me spilling water everywhere. Okay. This book belongs to who knows. Okay, we got this little picture right here. And I can't really understand these pictures, but there's a little mice right here. And his name is
Theodore.
Okay, Theodore and Ladybug were so tired. It was a big day at the village of Ladybug, Susan. And there was tea up on the kettle with little, what do ladybugs eat? Honey?
Rice cakes.
Rice cakes, okay. And it was a Christmas day, too, because look at all the little Christmas ornaments.
Oh.
And it was outside in one of Mr. Timber's big trees. This little scene.
Uh-huh.
All right, here's the next picture. Man, he needs a Snickers candy bar. He's not in the mood for anybody's shenanigans.
Grr.
That's wrong.
What does it say? Furring. I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. That's a house.
Ooh, look at this one.
This one's like a lion with its own personality. This is like one of those mandarinas. What do you call them? Mandalas?
This is like a mandarina.
Mandarina mandalas. Mandarinas. Here's the house. Look, there's a kitty.
Aw.
Oh, look at the little kitty, though. The kitty's most important in that one. There's the little mouse hiding from the little kitty. That's Theodore. And who is this up here with his suit on? That's.
No. Oh, is that a boy or girl?
This is a boy. This is a girl.
Okay.
That's Theodore. That's
Theodore. That's Rhonda.
who? Rhonda.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda and Theodore. Oh, this must be a potato. Oh, look, Mr. Potato would love this. Well, then again, I'm not sure if it's potatoes. What do y'all think? It could be icing. Tylenol right here.
I think it's potatoes with icing on it.
You know, this kind of could bring out my teacher has a student in there. That might be their Tylenol she needs. The headaches we give her. You know, there's a picture I'm looking for. It might be in this one.
Oh, the one that Irene did?
No, I did. You mean Eileen?
Yourself, I remember.
I didn't. I mean, it's an eyeball. If anybody knows where that eyeball picture is, will you let me know? It's kind of like it's.
Chad, if you know where the eyeball picture is.
I looked for it, but I couldn't find it. It's going to be like mixed up like this. Now, here's mine.
Oh, very colorful. I noticed how you didn't black anything out with a magic marker.
Well, I felt like if I did, it wouldn't have nowhere to sleep its head. And then the bear would look kind of like out in space.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that.
It was a good choice to keep it true to the artist's vision.
Yeah.
See that?
I think so. Mine is more like a religious thing. You know?
Yours is a religious retreat.
Yeah, this is like the Holy Bible. And the cat is so glad to be praising the Lord, and the Lamb of the Lord, and
The Lamb of God.
You know, and the eye of God, the feather of the angel, and you sleep peacefully as long as you believe in God, and He has the fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a story there. You just have to see the story.
Yes.
And the vision, and you can make your own story up. That was my story. Here, look at this cat.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Mechanical cat.
He's like a steampunk cat.
Yeah. This one's really cute. This one reminds me of Ron.
Oh,
Look at it, Ron.
Yeah, because he's always out there trying to gather up things to help the needy people.
oh,
So that kind of reminds me of Ron and his little archway. He's trying to get a bunch of little eggs up to help all the little people around them and hope they have an egg to eat at least.
Mm-hmm. Trying to feed the needy.
Mm-hmm. This one's interesting. It's got dragons and Santa Claus. That's quite unique.
Those are two things you don't see together very often.
This could be Ron too. Look, because see.
He gave those children those presents at Christmas time.
Yeah, and here's all the stuff. Yeah, Ron, there you are. See?
Oh my God.
And you got the dragons, like you love dragons.
I do.
So that could be you too.
This just screams Ron.
Mm-hmm. And there is Theodore.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of you, Scott, because you have all your friends hanging out with you.
Yes.
And your mother, and y'all eat all the cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, sometimes you can see people in these pictures, you know, like this guy right here, he's kind of relaxed. And
that's like Chevy.
Chevy trying to tell Ron to chill out. He's got all his mechanical stuff that makes things work.
Because Chevy's downstairs right now relaxing.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this one. This one's really unique. Look at that one. Very powerful. It reminds me of God.
That's beautiful.
Ooh, I like this one too. That
Oh,
reminds me of
Queen
somebody.
or something.
Yeah.
Hey, headed to the creek. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. I'm just doing a flip through the book. This book is reasonable. It's on Amazon. It wasn't that
Like
expensive.
$4.
$4 or $5. I don't
$4 or
remember.
$5. I have one here.
Yeah, that's when I buy them a lot, when they're under $1 or $2.
You got to stock up at that point.
I have stocked up on a few books over there.
You can't not.
You're supposed to get points, but I ain't seen no points yet.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how to go about getting those points anyway. Look at this house. This is really cool. It's like the old woman that lives in the
You're like
ship.
fairy tale esque.
Now, this one really screams Ron.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, because he's a little dragon. He's a little under the
Yeah.
weather, feeling a little down and out. There he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hoping everybody will do something for his SOL.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like him.
This one is really kind of pretty in a way if you really look at it.
Oh, is that a pumpkin?
It's a pumpkin, but those mice are really going to town eating it.
Yeah.
Aw.
Let me have a
See,
bite of
probably from Cinderella. That's probably after the pumpkin changed from a coach back into a pumpkin, and the mice went from a horse back to the mice, and they ate the pumpkin.
Yeah, could be.
They're making me hungry. I had to have another bite of my candy. That protein.
Miss Bell loves pumpkin flavored items.
Oh yeah,
I do.
pumpkin is a good flavor.
Pumpkin's really good for you. Did you know it's one of the best things you could put in your refrigerator?
I
get
know
diar-
if my dogs are ever been sick, the vet always says feed them some pumpkin.
Exactly. And if you get diarrhea, eat pumpkin. If you get constipated, eat pumpkin.
Damn.
It gets either or.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. Oh, that's me. When I went to the doctor and I had to soak my feet. Look,
Aw, feet so.
see that one foot looks like it's soaking.
I
Uh-huh.
sprayed my feet after my shower tonight with my
How does
athlete
your
foot
feet?
spray.
Miss Southern Belle says, Theodore, I am. Don't be such a yelling in my ear. And they're all watching me soak my feet. That's really probably a piece of carpet, but we'll call that soaking my feet. And some bugs.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cute. It's on a duck or something. They must really like mice, whoever made this book.
I like duck when they wear shoes.
Oh my goodness, look at that spider.
Aw, where? Oh
Right
wow.
here on the web and everything. And it's like he's in Little Miss Muffin who sat on her tuffet. But this
Mhm.
was sewing something good.
Mhm.
We came into her room and he got into her thread and he made him a spider web. Ah, see the thimble?
Mhm.
Mhm.
This is a witch. She's a cute little witch. Look at that cat. Oh my God. Did she just fart? Seriously, did you just fart weird?
I might have.
Too many bees. That daggum witch farted looking
No,
like
I get to that age where I don't even feel it anymore. It just comes out.
the mouse down. Look at this. Oh my God, look, guys. Look at the mouse. They're like, oh my God, she did fart. Oh my God. They all look shocked. Even the puckers on here look shocked. Did she just fart? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I had a lot of bees early this morning.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
This is cute too. If you really look at their expression, it's really funny. Look at that one. That's adorable. How's y'all's coloring come along?
Good. Just coloring away here.
Oh, yours look good, Scott.
Thanks. I'm using these pencils you sent me, Miss Southern Belle.
I saw that. I said something. Look at this one. It's a alligator, and there's a shark gonna bite his tail. Look at that guy. So, oh, did he just fart? A lot of ghastly fish going on. Look, he's gonna bite his tail. I'm gonna bite his tail. I'm gonna show him who I got some love for. Oh my God! Look at all the little fishies. Look at that. Oh, that's funny. Ron, this reminds me of you.
Aw. Which
Look
one?
at him. This one right here at the top. He's eating the ice cream, got some water, and then he's fanning himself with some kind of dragon or alligator or lizard or something.
Aw.
Ron always be fanning himself with an alligator.
I wish.
Look at her. She's all over the place. I was all over the place in that Target, I tell you.
How did that go?
It's okay, you know. I really didn't hurt myself.
Did Judy go with?
No, she never goes with me. I told her to stay here. It'd probably be best. This looks delicious. I'll have to have a bite of this. We're on a commercial break right now.
You have to find that recipe in your cookbook for the alligator and tell us how that's made.
We're on a commercial break right now. That was lovely.
That was beautiful.
Welcome back, folks. The reason that commercial is to have you join the SOL to donate, and you'll get a receipt back.
Yeah.
And that's the end of that coloring book.
That was an awesome coloring book. I'm looking forward to coloring out of mine as well. Thanks again.
Oh, you have that too?
Yeah, I have it here. It's called
cool.
Coloring Pages. So me and Belle can color some of these together.
Let's see which one I'm going to get into.
Oh, there's Ron with his eggs. Feeding the disadvantaged.
Aw.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, me and Chevy volunteered at church. Was that yesterday?
Hmm.
2 days ago.
2 days ago, they're having a rummage sale, so we donated some stuff there for the rummage sale, and then we went in and we
Rummage.
No, we volunteered for a little over an hour. We separated some bags, and then we went into the electronics stuff, and we wiped them down and tested them, and then we would like check them off with a little sticker and stuff, and it was nice.
Mm-hmm. Did you meet any new little friends over there?
Yeah, there were some new little people at the church, and they showed us around the church. The church was much bigger than I thought. They had like a school in the bottom of it, in the basement, like a whole school with classrooms and everything. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Very nice. Did you
Yes.
offer to do their social media?
No. What, Belle?
I said it was nice.
Yeah.
It sounded like that machine that I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to learn how to color.
Well, you know how to color. You're professional.
But, you know, I want to color just like that guy, Steve, in my channel. He is really the best one, believe it or not. He is the best.
Even
Who is
better.
it?
His name's Steve. And if you go look in the adult, in the channel that she has, the classes,
Mm-hmm.
look at his.
Is
He's in-
he her star pupil?
I don't think so. I think he's a man of his own. He's the best.
What
Him
does
and Sandy is really the best. Him and Steve and Sandy.
is he
Moggy.
better than Eileen?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Eileen, if you're listening.
They all better than me. It's okay.
Yeah, they're all better than me. It's all good. We all got our own techniques, you know.
What makes Steve so good, do you think?
I don't know.
I use the same technique I used in middle school.
Well, the thing about it is he probably is a true artist. Just like I have a friend named Grayscale. He's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
He did the
Does he do
pictures hanging on my wall. He did the picture on my wall. He teaches too, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He does canvas though.
Oh.
I could go to his class, you know.
Right.
There's not enough room in this room to do that canvas stuff. Yeah. It's good.
Oh my god! I just about drowned myself.
What?
I went to take a drink. Look, I got this water bottle, right? And I went to take a drink, and I pushed on it real hard, and it, like, the water went like, oh, I swear I about just drowned myself, and the water went like back in my throat, and I was like, felt like I was drowning for a second.
Wow.
I just waterboarded myself. That's what I did. I just waterboarded myself.
Next time you drink, you're going to have to remember to wear a snorkel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what that is. That's a headband. Oh. You gotta do everything light colors first.
You do light colors first? Is that what you said?
Yeah, if you do the light colors, you can make mistakes. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Smart.
I'll do that.
Yeah, never thought about that.
I got this book from Red Road Gifts. She sent me this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute.
How do you like it so far?
I've done one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't get this one for Red Road Gifts. Excuse me. I got this from Winnie. Kristen. I got this from Kristen.
Okay.
Kristen.
Thank you, Kristen, for sending me all this beautiful book.
She's called The Win and Walk with Kristen.
Oh, Christina.
Christina. I don't know what you know how I batch up people's names. What's wrong with you, Potty? Oh, I mean Scotty.
I love when Miss Bell botches everyone's name.
Yeah.
I tease her about that.
Well, some of these names are hard. It ain't like you got Jimmy, Joan, Jack, Steve, you know.
I know. It's okay. Christina.
Christina.
Mm-hmm.
She probably ain't in here to take her credit and take a bow.
Put a one in the chat if you ain't in here.
She ain't in here. I know she ain't in here because I kind of peeked in there to see if she was in here. I noticed that Miss It's Me Angie's been doing some painting. But she don't do it. Yeah, she doesn't do it on her channel, but she's been making some books out of bricks. And she put it on Facebook. Yes. And she puts it in her trees and stuff and like a book, you know, like some kind of book she liked to read, and she makes a little design on there in the name of the book. I thought, well, that's a nifty idea.
Mm-hmm.
So she shared that and everything.
Uh-huh. I didn't see that. I know she was doing a neighborhood.
She's on Facebook with it, you know.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't do it on her channel, but she should. I think she should do one of those on her channel, but she might have to maneuver herself a little bit more.
Is she a big crafter?
I don't know. She just has, you know how people have their moments of what they want to do?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to push anybody to do anything.
No, me neither. Never.
Just
yeah, right.
I'm going to push you, but no, I'm just kidding. I I try to help a lot of people, but I go through a lot of other people to do it.
Yeah.
Like Ron. AK has some smarts too. He's really good with stuff.
Mhm.
This is the cutest little cat's face. I mean, just adorable, And the cat's got to be white. I'm going to make, because you can't see white so good, I'm going to make it a gray cat. I have these multicolored pencils too.
Did you have a Maltese dog, Miss Bell?
No, I had a British Ham dog and I had a Pomeranian.
Pomeranian. Okay, that's
Yeah, I had a Pomeranian.
no.
I
The
had
one that you bought for your mother.
Yeah, I bought one for my mother, but I had my own Pomeranian God, if I forget her name, she'd come down here and get me. Her name was Lola.
Oh, cute. It's a cute name.
She was spoiled. She was a spoiled doggy.
So were you working back then when you had the dog, or
I was
were you already at home then?
cleaning houses.
So what did the dog do while you would be gone working?
My mother lived with me, and she was still able to do a few things, so she took care of the dog and the cat.
Yeah.
While I'm in houses, she ate my cookie while I was gone. And I thought about that cookie all day long, and she ate my cookie.
The dog or your mom?
My mom, and I was thinking about the cookie all day long, and I hid it from her. She said, I want you to know I ate that cookie you had behind there, and it sure was good. I was laughing because I was thinking about that cookie all day long when I was working.
Oh, my gosh.
She said, well, why don't you pick up some more? And I said, because it's on the other side of the town. She said, oh, I'm sorry, but it sure was good. Thank you.
Oh, my God. What kind was it?
It's one that has cinnamon and nuts, and it was just like a mixture of everything. But it was not like, it was more like an oatmeal cookie. It was so good. And they don't make them anymore.
Oh.
You know how people like to take your cookies away?
Scott loves it when they take his cookies.
What?
What?
Ryan always likes to pick on Scott, guys. So he'll say, what? And then he'll laugh at him.
And the first time I went to DH, which is juvenile detention, jail for little bad kids, somebody tried to take my French fries and my stuff from me. I was like, you want my fries? They're like, yeah, give me your fries. I took my tray and I busted him upside his head. I was like, there's my fries, mofo.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Kind of anger in you. You just fool yourself. Everybody thinks Ron's a tough guy. Believe me, he's marshmallows.
Oh, I love marshmallows.
But you're nothing like that, Mr. Tough Guy. I saw one time when somebody stepped on a fly and you started crying. You wanted to pick it up and save its life. You gave it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Yeah.
I said, there went the fly flying up.
I love animals.
Love bugs. This room turned a different color or something. I'm having some weird stuff going on here. It's like crazy.
What color did it turn?
Belle ate that pink protein bar. Now she's seeing colors and stuff in the room.
No, I'm not. The room just kind of dimmed to pink color or something. Oh, I got spirit in here.
Aww.
Cool. Haven't had that spirit in a long time. It's a pink one.
Oh my gosh. Maybe since we were talking about your mama or your dog.
My mother. I really. Huh?
You meet your puppy?
Lola.
Lola.
She is such a good little dog.
Hello, Teresa.
Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Welcome. Thanks for coming in. How's everything? I saw Teresa riding her exercise bike today on Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah, good job. Doing very well with that.
Well, didn't you say you had exercise bike?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it. This bike and get myself a sore award on my rear end.
Like, don't even think about it, Ron. It ain't happening.
I'll try it, but my sister's for it. But I don't know if I can do the camera on me while I'm exercising.
No, just put it on the look. Put the phone to where we can see the tire, and then just spin it. Like, look, that's me.
I don't know, but y'all just gonna have to trust me.
I don't trust nobody.
Now, God wouldn't want you to be like that. You could see the sweat coming from my chest. Oh no, I wouldn't want all that.
What kind of equipment does Judy have over there?
What kind of exercise?
Probably has all the nice equipment. Probably.
She's like a torture chamber in there. And boy, she said,
you used to have that exercise room that was connected to your porch or wherever, didn't you? Another house.
My sister gets on my nerves with that exercise and shit.
Didn't you have an exercise porch at your old place?
No.
No?
Yeah. It was out on the yeah. It wasn't a porch. It was like a sunroom.
Yeah.
I guess you spent a lot of time in there if you couldn't even remember it.
I really liked the swimming pool better. It was prettier. There was a little miniature golf course out there. Yeah, I spent so much time out there cleaning up those bugs and that lizards, looking for that little lizard, because my sister's afraid of them. I can tell you that poor lizard was up in her closet when I was coming down the steps, and I said, I got loose. So she's screaming and running down the steps. I'm laughing myself off, and that lizard looked up at me. That lizard's like half gone. He said, "You're not funny." I never seen that lizard again.
It was just loose, huh? In the house.
I wasn't afraid of it. When I let it loose, it turned around and looked at me and shot me a lizard tail. But I said, "Yeah, I got you."
Bill's like, "Come back! I want to keep you. You irritate my sister. I love it."
Yeah.
You know, she's a hates bugs and stuff, right? Well, she really made me mad, and I had a dead roach in my office. Okay, guys. Just use your imagination what I did with that roach. She went to bed. She got up in the next
pillow. Oh my Lord. I'd have freaked out. I'd have suffocated you. It's like, no.
You're pretty glad anyway.
Do you have a lot of lizards in Georgia, like in Florida? Or
It was just there because she had a swimming pool.
Florida, my friend Chum McQueen lived in Florida, and she would have lizards crawling in her house, up her walls, all around her property. I'm like, what? I couldn't do it.
They're everywhere in Florida.
I'm not afraid of them. They don't bother me. Yeah, I sleep with one.
She said she just talked to
on that side of the bed. I don't care. Just stay on your side of the bed, lizard. For some
the
reason,
beginning it scared me, and then then
I'm not afraid of no bugs. I mean, I slept with a cricket one time. It was like on the side of the bed. No, he was sitting on my bed. I went to sleep. I said, "Look, you stay on your side. I'll stay on my side. No bouncing around. No pulling on my covers or nothing."
It was Jimmy.
I don't know what his name was. It was just cricket. I got up in the morning. There he was, sitting there, hanging out.
There.
I didn't feel like getting up and letting him out. I said, "You're just going to have to wait." I was tired. One time there was a spider while I was sitting on the toilet in LJ, and I was sitting there taking a dump in private, and I looked, and there's a spider. I said, seriously? And I just said, ah! So I got up, I had the toilet paper in my hand, my butt up in the air, and I grabbed that spider, and I put it down on the poo-poo. And I flushed him down, and he said, well, all I wanted to do was see how you doing. That's all you saying. He was hanging on to that log of poop.
Oh my God.
Can you picture that spider doing that?
What a way to go.
It was a shitty day. For that spider, at least. Some experiences with some bugs up in LJ. I'm so glad that house is not there no more. I got bit by an ant inside my butthole. That was really weird.
You got bit by an ant inside your butthole?
Yeah, I was sitting down. This is one thing I learned. Before I sit down now, I will look at the toilet seat. Anyway, I observe the toilet seat because if there's a bug on it,
oh my God.
Yeah, ant bit me right on inside my butthole. There's no lie there. It's the truth.
Oh my God.
I was sore up in my ass.
She got ate by that ant in her asshole.
You know what? You know what the ant said after it bit me between my butthole, and then I flipped him in the toilet? What the ant said? Crack kills. Okay. That did happen, but
did you have to put calamine lotion?
That's what the ant probably said after it happened. But man, that was lesson to be learned, folks. Make sure you check your toilet seat before you sit your ass down, because you know them bugs might be hanging out there.
Remind me never to go to LJ.
Wow.
Did you have to put calamine lotion on your butthole?
No, I had to go to a doctor and get some medicine for that hot mess.
I can't think it. Oh, now I'm scared that ants gonna get my butthole.
Just like that happens, man. You'd be surprised.
Oh my Lord, I'm gonna put an ant on my butthole now.
No, you ain't. But you know what? You better watch where you sit these days. When you go up the mountains, when you go up to that, where y'all going in the mountains? Y'all going to that? Gatlinburg. Y'all better watch the toilet seats and stuff.
Oh, there better not be a cockroach on.
I'm gonna put one in Scott's room now.
There might be a bug somewhere, or a rat or something.
I'm gonna bring a cockroach.
You know what else I ran into a couple of times in the bathrooms in certain places in LJ? I seen a snake, like a guard snake, right around.
Oh,
what if it bit your butthole?
No, they don't go for that there.
Yeah, I've been trying to eat that ant.
Oh
but
it was an anteater.
I'm surprised what happens in those mountains. And you know what else? I went up to this one place, and I'll tell you what, you just be careful going those little.
Teresa says she does a squat and run.
Oh.
Yeah, and you make sure you check those toilet seats. I'm telling you, sometimes you can't squat. You know, you gotta let
Chad, if you've ever been bitten by an ant.
Squat, and I can't poo-poo a squat. Now that I can't be hanging up in the air and then splash. I can't handle that. You know, that stuff has got to go closer to the toilet.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
I'm seriously telling you, you got to be.
I'm telling you, you was eating the ass by ant.
You got to watch those bugs, because I'm telling you, I swear I got bit by a tick when I was in LJ.
What? In your asshole?
No, I got bit by a tick right up on in my scalp, and I didn't know it. And I was in the woods, and it was one of those wood ticks, you know.
Oh.
So I got bit, and my whole face swelled up.
Oh.
Damn, bit by ticks, and all kinds of things were happening to me.
Remind me never to go to LJ.
Yeah.
Don't go. It's a buggy. You better take you some bug medicine if you go into the mountains, because you never know what's up in the mountains. It'll get a little buggy.
I didn't know it was like this.
walk. I got bit by a fly one time, and that tell you what, I was going doing that panning for gold. I tell you one thing, those damn flies, those horse flies, they bite hard too.
They have
And
horse
I said,
flies?
dang, it bit me hard. And I looked up, and that horse fly's teeth, you could see them. I said, you ain't got to go to the dentist, honey. It hurt.
Oh my God.
When he rode off, he said, hee, I'm a horse fly.
This is going to be like a whole new experience. I never experienced any of these bugs.
You never been bit by a horse fly?
Never.
Oh man, those things do hurt. I've been bit by one of those.
I've never even seen a horse fly. We don't have those here.
Oh, they're big flies. Big.
No, they're so big, and they're proud of it too. Hee.
They ride horses?
Yeah, that's what when you see the tails whipping the big old flies away with their tails. Those are horse flies. Those are cool. They hurt.
They're big. You gotta experience that. That's good for you to experience those bugs.
Yeah.
Go experience it.
Yeah, so very important. I used to watch the fleas jump when I had fleas. A friend of mine had fleas on her carpet, and she'd throw some 7 dust down, and they'd jump.
I should have filmed that. Where was I at? Menards yesterday, and I saw 7 dust. I've never heard of it, and there was 7 dust.
That's Michelle's favorite product.
I've had some experience with 7 dust. I have had the experience with 7 dust.
Oh my God. So you saw fleas jumping in a carpet?
Yeah, you can see them jump. They go boop, like they're really getting away. My favorite thing was killing the ant beds, and I really enjoyed watching them die.
How did you do it?
Oh, it's so much fun. I get the can spray, where it kills bugs. And
7 dust?
No, it's a can where it shoots up in the air. Where you foggers? And I fogged the whole ant bed, and I've watched them just run out of that damn bed.
Oh
I just have so much fun watching them die. I don't know why it got me. So, because you guys bit me, I'm going to kill about 50,000 of you guys.
Where was the ant thing?
Well, there were so many of those in LJ. There was like every time you turn around, there'd be an ant bed.
Was it like in the grass or what?
It'd be big old ant beds. I mean, they weren't playing when they make their like those big old castles and stuff. They are big. And I'm like, God, look at them. There'll be like 5 or 6 or 7 of them.
Jeez.
They're really bad in Texas. Somebody said they get so bad in Texas that they'd kill cows and stuff. They get so many of them.
The ants would kill cows?
Yeah, because they'd fall into the ant beds and the ants would bite them to death.
What the hell? Remind me never to go to Texas.
Well, I'm sure they got a handle on them, but I know there's some issues back then.
I don't never need to go there.
Ain't nothing worse than being bit by ants, especially those big old black ants.
I didn't know ants bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have those things.
Oh yeah. You don't want to get bit by an ant. Yeah.
Scott said, "New fear unlocked: horseflies and biting ants on my booty hole."
Oh my
You
God.
better take you some 7 dust with you.
Teresa said she got bit by fire ants. Ooh yeah, that's true.
What happened?
Those ones will cover you. All of them will start getting on you and biting you. There'll be a lot of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been bit by ants, red ants. Yeah, those little piss ants. Oh man, you step in one of their little beds, they like take over your leg and they bite you up. You never look so hard for a water hose to get the hose them off. And then when you get all the knots and snotty knots and sores on your legs after being bit, ugh.
Jeez. Now I know why I stay out of the woods.
No. Mosquitoes, ant bites, mosquito bites. Ooh, remember those chigger bites? The chiggers? Y'all remember the chiggers when you get them? Ooh.
Never even heard of them. What is that?
It's a chiggers are those little tiny bugs, and they'll get in your skin.
Ugh. Making me
You're gonna be itching all day, ain't you? But they'll get up in your skin, and they'll be up under your skin. Some people have to put nail polish like thin nail polish to get them to dye up under your skin. I don't know if they still got them like they used to.
Where did you encounter these? In the woods?
If you sit down on the ground, they come up in your clothes and everything.
Oh, God.
That's why you should never sit on the ground. You should sit on a blanket or something, not directly on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can get. They can crawl up between your jeans and everything, get up in you.
Didn't you get a chigger in your butthole once?
No, I didn't get no chigger. Where's Ron?
Where's Ron?
I don't know. Maybe he's going to spray himself with some
Oh
bug.
my God, he's probably going to get 7 dust.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. What the hell? Ron, get your ass back here.
Ron, get back up here. You want me to leave so you can come up? I feel like I'm talking too much.
No. What time is it? He probably, I think he's, you know him, he turns in early. He probably is just doing a French goodbye.
A French goodbye?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
When you don't say goodbye, you just
Oh,
leave.
is that what that means?
Mm-hmm. I'm getting close to done with this picture.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You let me know when you want me to go fish. I don't have to do this, you know. I just came up to be with you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you. I think we kind of said we were going to do it, about an hour or whatever. So,
Okay.
yeah, we'll stay a little bit longer and we'll finish this up. And then we'll call it a night.
I don't know if that's feathers or leaves, so I'm going to make them leaves.
A friend of mine, normally we would have gone tomorrow night, but a friend of mine called me tonight and said they were coming from Minnesota,
Okay.
Chicago, and because of a funeral for a family member, and he said, well, I'm coming in Thursday night. I think the funeral's on Friday, so he said, hey, do you want to get together when I come? I said, sure. So we're going to get together and just go get some dinner and stuff and catch up on old times.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's not funny. It's coming for that reason, but yeah.
Yeah, well, he said that it was a elderly, like I think he said it was an elderly aunt or great aunt or whatever that was 94 years old or 96 years old, something like that, that passed away. And so he decided, he'd come for the services. And, he used to live here years ago, long before I knew him. He used to live in Chicago. And then I met him through my friend. So he's married to my friend. His wife is my friend. So we've become friends through that relationship. So yeah,
It's always good to hang out with some old friends.
yeah. He was the one that I went to the fishing expo with over the winter. So I didn't know him, real well before that. I mean, like I said, I went to school with his wife, so I had definitely known him, but not all that well. So we've kind of gotten more friendly, and yeah, so we'll get together, go to dinner.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. Mother's Day is coming up in a few weeks too.
What you gonna get your mom? Anything great? What's your mom?
She wants me to host, dinner, just for my parents and my sister and her family. I think she wanted. We normally get together for it, but I think she probably figured, well, my sister is a mother. She doesn't, want to have to host it and stuff. So she asked me if I would host them all for Mother's Day. So
What's a host mean? Means you're going to be in
At
charge.
my house, and I'll do the party. You know, I'll have the get together at my house. You know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. So rather than one of the mothers having to be the, you know, it's a lot of work to have everyone over at your house for dinner. You gotta have your house in order. You gotta have all the food. You gotta do the cooking. You gotta have everything just right.
So what are you going to have?
I don't know yet. She just asked me to do it the other night, so haven't had any time to think about it yet. I think she just said just do something simple like we can just grill, grill out. So I don't know, maybe we'll do steaks or something like that. I think there'll just be, let's see, 7 of us. Yeah. So I gotta get ready. I gotta start thinking about that and everything.
So you got to get ready. That's a long ways off.
It's a long ways off, but it's like when you're going to be grilling, then your yard needs to look really nice and everything needs to look really perfect out there because people are going to be out in the yard, and then your house has to be everything in order, and
you could put some little lights up, like some little.
Well, my house looks, everything's fine, but it's like you want it when you're entertaining, you want everything perfect.
Yeah.
So you got to put in extra work than what you just would do on a normal day, There's a lot of prep that goes into that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, it hasn't, it's only recently started getting, warmer and nicer around here, but I had, so I was doing some work in the yard last weekend. They come and cut the grass, but they don't do all the other stuff. You got to look after your own yard. They don't do all that, It's like,
yeah,
there's still weeding to do, and there's still, I don't know, all the little fussy stuff that you're going to do, or if you're going to plant flowers, or,
Are you going to have some flowers out there? Or you just going to buy some potted plants to look pretty?
Well, I don't know yet. It's a little, well, that's kind of like Mother's Day is usually the time that they recommend in this area. Like if you're going to plant anything, to do it after Mother's Day, because in the north here, weather is still unpredictable and you can still get frost, I mean, if it gets unseasonably cold, and it can like kill your stuff. So
what you could do is get some potted plants and just stick them out there to look pretty, and then bring them in if it does get cold.
Yeah. So we're going to have our cicadas this year. So they're advising against really doing much of any planting, like if you needed to replace bushes or, small trees or whatever, they're saying don't do that now because these cicadas, or locusts, I guess you could call them, they're coming out, and we're going to have, there's a 17-year brood, and then there's a 13-year brood, and it's been I don't know, like 200 years since they've both been active in Illinois at the same time, and this is the year. So they're saying it's going to be really, really horrible, and it's scheduled to they're supposed to come out of dormancy in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
So why don't you put some kind of spray out before you have the party? Like a fog.
I don't think we're going to have it outside. I don't know. I haven't really had time to think about it yet, to be honest.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see what happens if those things emerge. Nobody's going to want to be outside.
Do they bite?
No, they're just everywhere. Like, I mean, it's been 17 years since I've seen them, so it's kind of hard to remember, but I just remember these things would be everywhere. They'd fly all over, at you. They would be in like piles.
Are they like nets, or are they small or
Oh,
big?
they're big. They're big. They're like, I don't know, about an inch long, and they've got these big wings. They don't hurt you or anything, but they
Annoying.
fly into your face, or it's like there would be big piles of them around the bases of the trees and things like that. At least that's what I remember from childhood.
What do you know of anything that could keep them away, like lemon oil to
No,
spray
no, there's just too many of them. They just
them?
overtake everything.
I'm surprised there's not a company that sprays for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So we'll see. I'll definitely make videos when they emerge and show you what they look like.
Well, I've seen somebody show them in Michigan. They are in Michigan too.
Yeah. Did they come out yet in Michigan?
Oh, they're out in Michigan too. They complain about them, but I don't know what they're called. They're kind
Well,
of some.
they're only supposed to come out every 17 years, so it's not like it's something that we're real familiar. I mean, we've experienced it before, but it's not like, oh, every year they come or whatever. So you kind of forget about it, and that's why it's sort of a big deal when it does happen. Because
Has it been 17 years?
yeah, it'll be 17 years now. So that's why it's going to be this big deal.
What if it doesn't come?
Then all hell will break loose and the world will end. They know that somehow they know to come out after 17 years.
Wow.
And then this
What
other
do you
group
think, look 'em
comes
up or
out. There's like a different, I don't know, breed or brood or whatever they call it. So this other one's going to come out at 13 years. But 13 years and 17 years are happening at the same time with these
Wow.
two. So it's like this hasn't happened in 200 years to have both species come out at the same time. So
Wow. Sounds like a biblical thing.
now I don't know if both broods are going to be in. They're both going to be in Illinois, but I don't know if that necessarily means they're going to overlap each other. I mean, it could be some in northern part and some in southern part. I'm not sure, but we'll see pretty soon. Oh, well, there is the end of my picture.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, I guess we'll call it a night then. Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in, Miss Bell. It's always a pleasure. All right, guys. Well, thanks to all of you in the chats that came in, and we appreciate you. And thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey, Judy May. We're just heading out.
All right. Bye.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye-bye.